Welcome back to Chippo Outdoors. Today I want to talk to you about composting. Why is it important? It makes your flowers and vegetables and trees grow and grow and grow. And this is a free way. Y'all get into this, because when it comes springtime and it's time to get that soil to redo your potting beds or your plants, this is just about ready. Take a look at this. Just about ready. Black as midnight. Okay, and here's some parts that's still being processed and is aging. This is a little tumbler. So basically I've got 3 parts in here. Shredded paper, coffee grounds, and kitchen scraps, including like household plant leaves and such like that. Now this, after a little bit of time, will turn into this. Notice I got a clump in here. This is wet material. I need to spread that out. This is almost, well, actually that's a pit from a fruit. So all of your fruits, fruit skins, things that you don't like, avocados, food that goes bad, scraps, lettuce, anything that might go bad, your table scraps. I personally do not put any meat in my compost. That can have some weird aphids and stuff later on, but you know, this is still wet. We're breaking this apart, and that still has a lot of nutrients to go through. So I'll probably mix after this is done. I will get it and like chop it up a little bit and make sure that there's no large clumps in here. Right now this clump, we can spread that out, and those properties in that will go to the other part of the soil. But this is just black gold right here, black gold. So, and again, I have some clumps in here, so you got to take a little time to put your materials in here, and just be constantly minded of putting back. But it's just like in life, everything that you put out, you're gonna get back. If you play the piano, the more you practice, the better you're gonna be. So whatever you gotta give in and get back. And so the more you get in, the more you're gonna get back. Again, you know, this is just dark. Now this right here, this ball, again, we're gonna just break that up and let it spread out, and you know, it'll break down even more and more. So let's go into what makes this. And again, this is a work in progress. Okay, this tumbler, once you put some stuff in, you want to mix it up with the other. So I'll spin it, hear it turn over, spin it back, try to work it around. And yeah, it'll mix up. I've got like a little drip tray underneath here, which if you want to use that to water your plants, woo, that would be awesome on some tomatoes right there. So that just sort of collects it, so it doesn't, I can spill that off and pour it in the bucket and then water certain plants, but it keeps things a little bit cleaner on my drip pan right there. But if you see the color of the water, that's just nutrients. and it leaks through a little bit here, but you want the right consistency. You don't want to be able to squeeze it and have water drip out. If it does, then that's too wet. But you want to be able to, you know, feel the moisture in your compost. Here's another very important part of my compost, and this is free. These are all coffee grounds. Now, Chippo, do you drink that much coffee? Well, I probably do, but I get these at a convenience store that I normally drop in. The people are friendly there. So I've talked to them and asked them what they did with their coffee grounds. Well, we just throw them away. I was like, if I bring you a container and some bags, will you save it for me? And they talked to the manager, and the manager was okay with that. They just throw it away. I use it for my compost. After you get a coffee, it comes out in these dry cakes, and look, this stuff is just dry. It goes into the other medium pretty well and is easily absorbed. This is not wet at all. See, it comes out in these cakes, and look, it just breaks apart. There's very little moisture in here, so everything's easily absorbed. I'll get a bag this size about every week. Now it's actually getting ready to increase in coffee time. So, and again, these are trash compactor bags from Walmart. So they're gonna hold up, they're not gonna break, they're not gonna fall on their floor. I've got it in a container underneath their sink. It's nice and clean, not even noticeable from anybody. So these things, this works well. So talk to your local convenience store people. You know, when I see them in the mornings, I always greet them, say hello. They're always nice. So we've got that working again. So again, I've got this going. Probably once a week I'll have a bag that size.